Hey, hold on. I was not set up properly. Hold on. I thought my little PNG tuber thingy was open before. And there's no music playing, so I failed. I was trying to check up on something else and got distracted. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good one. As I am furiously typing into YouTube a Phalion playlist so you can have something to listen to. So pretty much, let's see. Okay. So pretty much today I'm going to be working on.
I'm going to show you how I got the flexibility.
Oh no! Am I not gonna have?
My way. Follow me.
Wait, can I change my account real quick? Wait. I don't think I have like, yeah. I gotta change my account to this one just so it doesn't have the the advertisements. I only have premium on one account, so that'd be kind of dumb if I had like several accounts and I paid for premium on all of them. It'd be too much freaking money. Anyway. Anyway. Let's change it to one more, because we always start with that one. Anyway. Sorry about the microphone being weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like kind of trying to set up my desk to figure out like what's the best layout, because I didn't do all this kind of stuff beforehand. Like I barely got home just a bit ago, and I ate some like breakfast, and I was gonna have breakfast out, but then I was like, no, I need to save money. Let's put it out in. Let's I feel like I'm on autopilot. Like, really? Like, I just wanted to kind of, like, vent a little bit. I don't really do that too much. But I feel like I'm on autopilot, but it's, like, not a bad thing. Like, sometimes that is, like it'll give you an existential crisis or some shit, but I feel like I'm on autopilot, but it's, like, it's okay. Like, I'm in an okay place, or I've just, like, kind of grown to, like, accept where I am. Or something? I don't know. Maybe it's because like I actually managed to make it to the gym this morning, and I ran errands, so I feel productive, you know? I'm like, okay, you know, I'm a functioning human being, you know, like it makes me feel like I can actually do something, so I think that's why I'm feeling like that. But my body's still achy in some places, but not my feet. Like that's hard when your feet are achy, cause like that's what you used to walk around on, you know. Like one thing if your like back is kind of out of whack, but your well, I mean like either one is not good, but like walking on your feet is like a duh. Like if your feet hurt, you're not gonna be able to walk really well. Okay. Photoshop. This is not what I'm supposed to be working on, but there you go, a little sneak peek of the bad guy from Pixie Road. If you were wondering what he would maybe look like, this is kind of like one of my iterations of him. He's gone through so many looks. This is just one of them. But he's always had that template of like the dark hair, purple and red. Like it's always had that template. Like at one point he did have like blonde hair. But like I was thinking he would like become like a reverse Saiyan. Like where it's like he has blonde hair and like you think he's like all whatever and then like he like turns all evil and dark and then his hair grows dark or something. Ooh, wait, let's try giving him like a. Oh, I'll have to do that when I like do proper like cuz like I was just painting on here, so like I didn't do the like oh no, I'm not working on Project Anaheim right now. What am I working on today? I'm working on Upstream. So, what was it? Yeah, I think in Project Anaheim, I did like the coloring and like I did it kind of legitly, like even how like the Tumblr kids um say that you should do it, where it's like you have like a flat line, like for comic. I did it in comic book fashion, where you have like flat, like I flatted it and then I added color. And the only reason why you do flatting is to one, just kind of create like an instant value difference between the background and then also as like a quick select for coloring and adding effects and stuff like that. So it just like makes things quicker. I didn't do that with this, so it's like very sketchy, very sloppy, and just kind of all over the place. But if I get the line art down, like if I get a good solid line art and then from there figure out what I need to do. I am of the retard. I'm tired of like feeling bad for things that I've done in the past or things that I do. Like I'm just tired of that shit. It's like, what can I do? I mean, there's a lot of possibilities of me feeling bad for things or things that I don't feel proud of or something like that. But I mean, it's such a hindrance to feel bad about it, though. Like, if I feel guilty about something which may not have hurt anybody necessarily, then what's the point? It's just because it embarrassed me? Just because it's not right or something like, or not correct or something? That's very subjective. But at the same time, you don't want to create a slippery slope of what's morally correct or something like that. But it's hard. I was just talking about this with somebody. I'm not in a situation where I gotta worry about that too much, but still, even having like hard discussions with people and stuff like that. Like even like let's take it out of what I'm thinking about and putting it into like project context. Like, I would love to work on everybody's stuff and do it all like equal and stuff, but you know, um uh, like eventually it's like if somebody doesn't pay the monthly fee or like something happens there, then I'm not gonna work on it. Like like I'm very much like you're paying for my time, like not the results. Which I mean, like I'm not gonna like just be like, oh yeah, I spent my whole time thinking about it, and so there's my time. But at the same time, it's like I'm also not gonna be like, well, I went to the bathroom at like 4:30 and I came back at 4:55. Like, I'm not gonna do that either. But like if I sit down and I set some time to do something and I have the timer on the project at hand, then like right now I don't have a timer going, so that's why I'm like kind of just playing around with this and using it as just something to do while I'm ranting, basically. Like, I'm just gonna get my little ranty rants out, and then I'm going to work on the actual project. But yeah, it's like I don't like. It's like I'm I'm just a baby. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Like, I mean, like half of that's due to like circumstances and just things not working out for me a lot. But at the same time, it's like, okay, Kayla, you gotta grow out of that too, because like you can't be just like using that as an excuse forever. But it's like, but then like what part of it, like, you know, if it's like, okay, don't use it as an excuse forever, but like what if there's like legitimacy there, then what's see, it's just such a slippery slope right now with like all my thoughts and stuff. Because wait, I'm using the wrong brush. I don't know. Maybe it's just like supreme boredom. Probably supreme boredom. Like some of the like the more reckless behavior, because I am bipolar, so gotta keep that in mind. Like they took away my autistic report. Like last time I went to the hospital, they're like, "No, you ain't autistic. You bipolar as fuck." I'm like, okay. Even though it was like it took me like several years to be diagnosed with autism. Well, with autism, not Asperger's. They don't like the term Asperger's anymore because it's like, no, we must unify all the freaks together under the name autism. But anyway, and it's like that's the thing too. I think it's also because like I don't actually vibe with anybody who's autistic. Like, I mean, no, that's not true. Like, I have had friends who are autistic, but like realistically, they just didn't last very long, and I didn't like, and that's like due to several things. Like some of them like ghosted on me, and then some of them I ghosted on them. So like, because they're fucking people too. It's like, if you vibe with somebody, you vibe with somebody. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter if they're like the same brain chemistry as you. They're still an individual. Like, and that's the thing that, like, a lot of times, like, in the past, my mom would try to get me to befriend some other Aspie or something, thinking it was just like a club or something. I don't know. Like, no. We all don't like each other. Like, well, it's not that we don't like each other. It's like we're like, oh, I'm glad you're here, but I also am like kind of doing my own thing, so I don't know what to do with you. It's like I'm very happy doing this thing by myself, but like your presence is welcome, like, but like interaction's probably not gonna happen or something. Which kind of explains like today's society, like today that's so how the world works right now. Like, I swear to god, like people are just like using like hand signals and like, I don't know, little weird like chirpy chirps and stuff. Like people are be doing the bare minimum of like communication. We mostly talk to ourselves. Like, even right now I'm like technically talking to myself. Like, we're all in podcast mode. I mean, like, we do talk to each other. Like, that's not even like the thing that that's still a thing, but like that empathy fatigue, like people run into empathy fatigue a lot quicker. And like I just saw a post on Reddit where people were saying like, I think I'm a narcissist. And like, I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they are a narcissist. I don't know. But I wouldn't doubt it if like a lot of people feel that way right now because of the fact that how society is going right now. It's like anything that's like more self-serving is kind of like in the right or something, you know. Or like if you stick to yourself or do what's in your best interest, that's like the highest good, which is like the opposite of altruism. So it's like, so like our culture is supporting more narcissistic behavior, and I think like, you know, a lot of psychologists and stuff like warned about, like, you know, there's so many people who've written things about this, like, oh, the future's gonna be shit, everyone's gonna be entitled, like even old people complain about it, like they've been complaining about this shit for years. Everyone's entitled. But it's like you know, you could look at it from a different perspective and be like, well, you kind of lived in the age of innocence, my old friend. You didn't have like cameras all over the place at all times, you know. I mean, like people knew stuff. I don't think like networks are still a thing. Like it doesn't matter if you're technically on like an online system or an offline system. Networks are still a thing. So I can understand where like they could empathize in that way, but I don't think they empathize in the fact that how all consuming the internet is. Like it's like everybody's Greek now or something. Like everyone's fucking Greek on steroids. Like your cousin, your auntie, everybody knows what the fuck you're doing at all times. Or like not even people like just people like that, not even your actual family members, but like people you wouldn't even think know about you. Which I mean, like, I'm sure there's been moments like that in people's lives in the past, but like I feel like it's just like that's why like it's oversaturated right now. Like it's overly saturated. And I don't think it's good like I don't want to say that the legalization of weed was bad. I don't think that's true. Cuz like I mean through every generation we've had something like where like for a good long time like alcohol was a big issue, and like they had the what was it, the prohibition or something, you know, like everyone was all about that, you know. And then like then I'm pretty sure cigarettes, like I don't have like a conscious memory of like cigarettes being like having a thing, but like you know, like but like I'm just saying, oh, and like the most infamous one was like I don't know the eras, but for a good while like crack cocaine was actually like a household remedy. So you know, like there was like a freaking like jar of it just available, you know. So you know, and like that was completely normal during that era or in those households or whatever. Like you know, it's like now it's like weed is taking over everything. Like weed is the big thing, and like vaping and like vaping is the new thing for like all vices, because vaping has um the nicotine, and then you could also get weed, and I'm sure you could get it in other forms of stuff too. Like I'm not like super knowledgeable, but just like imagination is allowing me to play with that a lot. Um, but you know, and like they were saying that on the TV, like you know, like oh look at them making vaping look cool, and like that's the same thing with cigarettes. Like cigarettes used to look cool, and now they're like low tech or something, and not as cool as getting a vape, you know. Like I watch people with the vapes and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, um I remember, oh yeah, there was like a time where people used to get a lot of shit for having the e-cigarettes. Like people thought it looked stupid. But it's kind of funny because I think vaping has like the opposite. Like e-cigarettes are like skipped the like I know that was like, well, what they called e-cigarettes. Now everything's vaping, but like when it was just e-cigarettes, it got a lot of shit. But like once they started incorporating weed with the vaping along with the e-cigarettes and stuff like that, then it was like, oh, this is cool. Then it became like the norm. Like I feel like that's what pushed it. I definitely think that pushed it. Okay, so I think I'm done drawing this dude's face. Let's just give it a nice little save and then switch on over to Upstream and turn on the timer. Okay, I think it's in here. Well, it's kind of. Well, he might have gave me the dimensions. I gotta. Well, let me finish the frog because he wanted that. Oh wow, why is there like a? Yeah, there's a lot I need to fix. Look at the little dude. He's so happy. You want more? Get some more. Sorry, I'm probably singing a very, very different song. Oh, you're not even hearing music. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it stopped. It does that weird like there's like phantom ads, I swear to God, with my premium account. And that's like not cool because it's like I'm paying for it. Don't give me phantom ads. Okay. But anyway, do I need to take a break? What is this? I need to drink more waters, but oh yeah, I need to check what what's on his to-do list. I should have took a little nap before streaming. I kind of regret it, but not really, because I could just take a 15-minute break and rest my eyes for a little bit. But let me see. Oh, that feels so good. Ooh, I cracked my back. I think it's because like I was like so hyped up and then like I went and did a bunch of stuff and I feel good about it. Oh, sorry. I totally like had like a brain fart and I wasn't even paying attention to stuff. I think I do need to take a break just to like kind of refocus, like because I kind of vented and I was working on the one project. Now I'm switching it up, so it's like it's taking me a little time to like readjust. So let me just take a break, 15-minute or maybe 20, I don't know. Okay. Alright. So, okay, I'll be right back. I accidentally put 22 minutes on the clock, but whatever. Anyway, I will be back. Okay, never mind the transition thing. I don't know why I totally like just decided not to do that, but anyway, I'm back and I'm sorry for taking a little extra time for returning. I like Pavlov dogged myself to go to the bathroom when the timer goes off for some reason. Like that was not intentional, but I just kind of ended up doing stuff like that. So like it ruins the timers for streaming because it's like right when the timer goes off, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like I think it's like my brain's thinking I'm gonna go somewhere because like before I leave the house, I always make sure to go to the bathroom because you know, you never know like when you're gonna need to use the bathroom, you know, so it's good to do it beforehand. I'm trying to get comfy, like, you know, like, okay, so my feet are sore, my butt is sore, so I don't know how to, like, I need to find a comfy medium. Like, I almost wish I could just, like, have, like, a recliner. Have a recliner and just lay down and, like, have, like, a lay down, like, almost like a first class, flight seat or something, or and then like have the fold out tray or something where I could draw on. But yeah, trying to like the tired thing is one thing. Like being tired is one thing, but being achy is a whole other thing that I think I just like it's a harder thing. I give Frida Kahlo a lot of respect because she was in pain a lot of the time when she was doing her art. Like, because she had, like, perma-damage from that bus accident, and she had to live with that. Like, she survived, but it was, like... but it wasn't for the best. She's just, like, in constant, like... I don't know. I don't know what degree of pain she was in constantly, but still the idea of, like... Somebody told me that they had, like, permanent tinnitus or whatever, like the ringing in the ear. That would drive me up the fucking walls. I would hate to have, like, a constant... Like, I mean, I guess you get used to it after a while, but still, it's like... If it ever changes pitch or, like, it has any alterations to it, that would be so fucking annoying, because then it's, like, it's noticeable then. But, that, and then there was, like, another condition where there's, like, a thing where you can hear your heartbeat constantly. Oh my god, that would be so annoying. Like, the tinnitus and the heartbeat one is, like, oh my god, no. That would be so hard. I respect, or I don't know if I should say respect, but, like, I give credit to the people who have to deal with that shit. Oh, not my life. Thank God. I even told the one dude, I was like, bruh, I don't, like, because he said, like, I'm partially deaf, but I also have tinnitus or whatever. I'm like, I ain't, like, deaf is one thing, but, like, hearing fucking, it's like, constantly, you know, it's like, oh, that's not good. I don't like that. That'd drive me up the walls. I'd probably go insane after a few days. No wonder, like, he said he had sleeping problems, too, so it's like, that makes a lot of freaking sense. I would have a hard-ass time sleeping with that. But, yeah, so, like, basically, what I'm trying to say is, I'm feeling not the best right now, and I would love to continue streaming and, like, work on this, but it's like... No, excuse me, I sneezed. Well, I should probably turn off the heater. Like, see, I'm switching chairs. Like, I'm sitting on the ball thing. That's not comfy because my butt hurts. So the ball thing doesn't feel good on my butt. But if I sit on the chair, then that hurts my butt more. And then also my feet hurt because I don't know, like bouncing on the ball seems to be easier on my feet for some reason. Like I don't know. I don't know the logic behind it. I just know how my body feels. Oh, I think as it puts more pressure on my thighs. Like all the weight is being in my thighs. Where's all the chair? It's like directly on my butt. But whatever. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna ask the dice a question. Okay, so should I stop the stream? Ooh, it said hell yeah. Okay, it said hell yeah, so I'm going to consider this the stream that like it's only 6 minutes into the stream for Patreon, but I'm going to consider this the stream. I'll have like updates. Like, see, the whole entire point of streaming is just to see like the work in progress, and then like I make updates on I was gonna say Facebook. I make updates on Patreon with the artwork and stuff like that. So if you like want the physical files or just like a static whatever without the frame of my stream, then that's the way to go. But anyway, take care, be good, bye bye.